Welcome, beautiful souls. Welcome to my space. How about a general reading? If I don't take this whole tablecloth out with me. You know that table? Ooh, I think I need to tighten that a little bit. All right. Let's find out what we're supposed to talk about as far as guidance goes on this lovely evening. My hands are a little tired because I've been shoveling for about a week straight. We're going to make this work anyway. And the good news is my driveway is absolutely clear for anybody who wants to come by for a personal reading. It's located in downtown Huntsville. Alright. Beautiful spirit guides, guardian angels. Please let me know what kind of guidance our viewer needs on this lovely evening. Something that will help guide them on their path. Now this is a general reading, so only take it if it resonates with you, because this will be for a collective group of people. If it doesn't feel like it resonates, please just scroll on, okay? Don't make it fit. Hopefully this will give you something to contemplate that will help you on your journey at this time. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can certainly email me at paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. You can also check out my website, www.earthangel3811.com. And you can subscribe for free to my YouTube channel. That is Earth Angel 3811. Alright, let's go, Spirit. Come on through for us. What is it that we need to share with our viewers today? What do we need to share with our viewers today? Here we go, guys. We're doing a long haul. I'm getting detailed tonight. Alright. 1, 2, 3. What is it our viewers need to know tonight? 4, 5. Come on, you little rascal. 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's the magical card, 10. Alright. Put that away. And because I got messy and I have a whole bunch of bottom cards since I kind of separated that entire reading up into a whole bunch of segments, this is going to be an interesting reading now, isn't it? Alright. I did just put out there that I created a brand new kit for those of you interested in learning more about divination tools. Wow! This was a lot of work, but it was well worth it. It's called the Reflective Earth Angel Divinity Kit. It's got, layouts on both sides. And, of course, on the bottom, because that's flat space, I painted it both sides. So we've got, you know what, I'm going to use this. I'm going to try this out. Because I know it's going to be really cool. So this is my typical reading that I did as a layout on the back. Because, oh yeah, it's awesome. That's a lot of information. And that is a 10-card reading. They're all numbered, makes it easy. This kit comes with a whole slew of stuff. It comes with 13 crystals, divination rods, a set of runes, a set of tarots, everything to learn cartomancy, and candles, sage, incense, a feather for your sage. Really custom-made wooden hand-painted dice that I came up with. It's really awesome. It has the 4 elements plus feminine, masculine energy. Some ribbon for feng shui, good stuff. Boy, it came with so many things. A journal, a pen, worry dolls, all handcrafted, really, really, really amazing, okay? Plus a whole entire instruction booklet. So anyways, this is the bottom of that beautiful tray with the chrome handles. And it comes with a layout. Shows you how to do that. And that's what I'm going to use today. Oh, and when I was divinely guided to create this, which was quite an interesting thing, because it more or less encompasses a lot of my growth to getting to this space where now I completely channel messages and everything from spirits, and I really tapped into that. So these things in this set I created to kind of speed up the process of what I learned over well over 30 years. Kind of knocked a whole bunch of decades off for you to learn a little faster, or again, touch a little faster. And they are sold for $144 if you're interested. So anyways, let's move on. I'm using the bottom of the tray I created for this reading. So, the main issue, the entire reading is more or less about trusting. Trusting in your creator, trusting in yourself, your higher self, which is your future self, trusting in life, okay? Trusting in life because everything is done for you, not to you, okay? Everything has a purpose, everything has a reason. Your challenge is to start to find inside what it is that you have to offer yourself and others in this world that will help other people feel inspired or teach them. Maybe you're a teacher of wisdom. Something that you were given and brought here with, that is your challenge. You need to get it out there. You need to have confidence with your inner gifts. It's so important, okay? That's your challenge. And sorry, I'll show you the cards. So the initial card was trust. And the challenge is, understanding your purpose in life, okay? Existence. These are my Oshos and Tarot cards. I love my Oshos and Tarot cards. Alright, subconsciously, you know, deep down inside, you're going through a courageous time. There's a beautiful flower here coming out of the rock. It was kind of the seed that was dropped into the crack. And the odds were against this beautiful flower blooming because the difficulty in getting enough water, enough sunlight, and everything in that space. So, more or less, it took a lot of courage. The flower was able to come out of its shell, have courage at this time, and receive enough water and sunshine as a result, which, of course, brought it to full bloom. So, subconsciously, you're going through something similar to that. Okay, the odds might seem to be against you, but you are being extremely courageous at this time, and that is going to bring you to full bloom, to your desired outcome. So consciously, you are living moment to moment, and that is the ultimate, most powerful way to live. All of your energy is being devoted into this moment. This is where you're going to find all your answers, all your synchronicities, all the angel signs, communication from your spirit, your guardian angels, your soul, guides, everybody, okay? In this moment. So in this moment is also where all the power is to create your future. By you living moment to moment, in totality, you are going to have the most power you can possibly have to create the future, which is unwritten at this time. It's being written in this moment, okay? So, in the recent past, you really tapped into your creative source, which is a beautiful, magical thing to do. That's probably in aligning with your challenge to now use your gifts, use what you've discovered, use what you've created. That is your creative source. It's created planets and people and animals and this entire world in existence. That's what's running through us 24/7, okay? You've tapped into that in the recent past, created something beautiful, and now it's time to kind of pull that out for others, to see, to use, to enjoy, to inspire them, to teach. So in the near future, again, I'm not... looking at the future can change in this moment with everything you do differently in this moment. So, if you should take said challenge and do try to figure out what it is creatively you have to offer the world, and you do trust in life and your guided path, then the decision you're trying to make right now will become extremely clear. It'll be all aligned for you. You will be able to understand without a shadow of a doubt which path is best for you, and it will involve this beautiful creative side of yourself, okay? I would definitely take that challenge because it's going to bring you into such a beautiful place, your best version of yourself, your best timeline. Absolutely. I would take what is bringing your heart joy, something that you create and enjoy, and definitely bring that out for the world to enjoy as well and share. So right now, you're letting go of something. Probably a lot of the things that don't align with you, or maybe they're cluttering your space, or maybe there's people or jobs or things that just aren't aligning, they're draining your energy. You're learning to let go, and yay, congratulations. That's not always easy for some people, okay? So you're doing amazing. You're on the right track, which is why this is being put in front of me by your higher self. It's saying, you know, you need to know you are doing the right things here. So the next challenge is just to have faith in yourself and life, that you are on the right divine path, and understand you have beautiful gifts that you can share, and you need to have confidence with those. Letting go is making room for all the beautiful blessings to come. So what you desire, but what you might be denying yourself, is really seeing life in a brand new way. I don't know if you can see these cards. This is an older gentleman. He's looking at a bug for the first time on his hands that he's seen 1,000,000 times. But at this moment, he's looking at it really close. So you're kind of, you're desiring being able to look at life in a pure sense, like through the eyes of a child, or getting the most out of every experience and seeing it in that way. But you're also denying yourself that. And life really is also wanting, if you're wanting it, if you're seeing it, you're appreciating how beautiful that can be. Life wants you to do that as well. So it's seeing life in a whole new way, like through the eyes of a child, in a way that you've never seen it before. See everything around you in that purity, okay? Life is asking you to try your best to find extraordinariness in the ordinariness, okay? In these small moments that seem like they're not, you know, blasting with all kinds of excitement, there can be extraordinary events and beauty found in those ordinary moments, where just simply gardening or simply going for a walk in the forest can bring extraordinary, profound insight, wisdom, enjoyment. It's your chance to kind of tune in again with your angels and your higher self and your deep wantings and understandings, okay? So extraordinary can come from ordinary things. And it's learning to appreciate that and really have gratitude with those moments, because they're all blessings. They're all given to you for a reason, for something for you. The key is, again, don't hoard things. Allow yourself to let go of that which no longer serves you. It could be something that is so important to you, and a lot of people would not understand how important that is, or why it's so important, or why you feel like if you lose this or give this up, it's just going to be the end all. And that's not the case. Okay, whatever it is, it no longer serves you, and it's time to release your grip on it. And I think you know exactly what it is. Both of those, you have been, okay, I'm hearing, yes, you have been letting go of a lot of things. You're doing really great, and you're definitely getting applause for that. There's one thing here that you're really struggling with letting go of, and that is going to be key, literally key, for you to move on and beyond and receive that which you've been really hoping for, okay? And becoming your best version of yourself in your best life. So try to figure out, and I'm sure you know what it is, there's that one thing that you're really struggling with letting go of. That's going to be something that really helps you move forward, okay? Now remember, we have all these other cards. Because I got a little sloppy when I was picking them up, and yeah, there was a bunch. Okay. So there are two things that need to be integrated by you, and once you do, it's going to create something absolutely beautiful. Now it could be your gift, something that you're creative with. That's what it looks like to me. So between that and maybe it's going online and selling them. Maybe it's going online and sharing them. Maybe it's got nothing to do with that. You will know what these two things are, but if you integrate the two of them, oh man, that's the magic ingredient, okay? You take these two things, you put them together, you use them together, and they will create something absolutely incredible for you. And that is very important for you to know at this time, or that would not have found you. As well, please, 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 please remember, the collective that is seeing this right now, those who are watching this right now, it's not by fluke, okay? I put it out there that my readings, my general readings do reach people, the right people, to hear these messages. So you are not just like the other sheep. You are an incredible soul. You are an incredible spirit, an incredible person that has a lot to offer this world. It's like the lion amidst the sheep, okay? You are a natural leader. And if you haven't stepped into that kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? If you haven't stepped into that kind of, I don't know what to call it, a platform, this belief, this understanding of you leading and by example, there are a lot of like deep wisdoms inside of you, a lot of deep understandings that you can help teach others. Just by basically just being you, you are a shining star. And it's about freeing other people to also step outside of being sheep. And there are so many people that haven't awoken yet, and they don't understand that they are not just, they are the main character too, but they have not awoken to that. You're starting to, if you haven't fully embraced that. Okay, I believe the collective I'm talking to is just kind of sitting on the fence with this, okay? Trust me, you are meant for incredible things. You do not need to settle for anything in life. You have a genuinely important purpose here, and it's time to step into it. All right, drop that card now. Oh, now I gotta, okay, yeah, well, I'll keep going with this. I'll keep going. The Lover's card. Okay, so this could have a couple meanings. I'm going to let you know how I read this card. And then you can do what you feel it calls out to you. Because, okay, first of all, a lot of people think that this is bringing in kind of like uniting the masculine, feminine unity, okay? Which, yes, absolutely. If that's something that you've been really focusing on or desiring in life, absolutely, that could be one of your manifestations. Just by sharing who you are, sharing your gifts, helping others, you pull in your manifestations and staying lighthearted, making room, remember? Getting rid of the stuff we're holding and hoarding onto. But this one, I've always said, and you have to be careful online what words you use, but there are 3 forms of love, okay? There's the very basic, which involves 2 people having some fun in the private space. Okay, we won't use the word because I don't want to get kicked off here. That is the lowest form. It's the easiest. There's not a whole lot of emotion that's required. And it's the lowest. Now, kind of like the middle ground and the most common form of love on this earth at this time, okay, is conditional love, sadly enough. And that's in like a lot of relationships where I will love you as long as you don't do this. I will love you as long as you do this. You show up, da la la la. That's conditional love. The highest form of love and the most beautiful form of love is unconditional love, where you can just as deeply love anyone who doesn't have anything to offer you, or anything, or any person or place, or it's unconditional. I see dew worms. Yes, I will admit it. After a rain, and I'm walking, and I see dew worms in the puddles, I will rescue the dew worms out of the puddles. I'm an empath. I can feel their suffering. That is the deepest unconditional love. And that's, it took me a long time to realize that not everybody feels that, or shares that, or encompasses that in their life. You know, this unconditional love for everyone and everything. It can also mean you need to have a lot of discernment, which you learn the hard way a lot of times, where just because you can see the best in everybody doesn't mean that is always the case. So, being that this card came up and I was meant to explain all this to you, what I would suggest is, if and when you find someone comes into your life, if they don't show up the way that you need to in order for you to sustain your self-respect, your boundaries, all of the things that you've learned in love for yourself, then they don't fit. That's an easy way to figure out if somebody's good for you or not. That's a natural discernment. If they do not match what you're giving, if they're not reciprocating the same level of respect and boundaries and authenticity, then they don't commingle with you well. They're not the one, okay? Like I've been totally fine waiting. I personally don't need the players, the first level, the cheap form of love. I would rather hold out for the one. And honestly, my suggestion is it's worth it. If this is what this card represents to you, if there's a union coming in, or you're just going through one, or there's people knocking on your door, always ask yourself, am I settling? Am I just allowing myself to feel lonely? Or is this person really bringing something to the table, and I also share something for them that brings something into their life that is helping them too? That's a give and take. But above all else, I think all of us need to experience and share unconditional love, where you do unto others as you would want unto yourself. That is the easiest, most purest form of love, because we are all sincerely connected. When you lash out and hurt another person, you are hurting yourself. And a lot of people really haven't grasped that yet, but you see, life gets a whole lot better when you are not allowing any vindictive thoughts or anything like that, or conditions to hold you back from sincerely loving all as you want to be loved. Okay? Alright, the last card, second last, because I went and uncovered that one. I've got to share it if I see it, guys. Sorry, this is getting long. Alright, so just again, seeing life in a whole new way. In all of its multiverses. See it. Open your eyes and see the truth in life. Okay, you are the main character in your life. Everything you put your thoughts, attention, and emotion to will become your reality. It'll repeat over and over and over, or you can open your mind and really think outside the box and say, what is it I want? Before your mind has the ability to say that's impossible, it has to be like this and this is not the case, just grab onto it. Because until you create from a brand new source that you've maybe never even experienced before, you cannot manifest something new. You can't manifest something new by replaying old events. Or just sitting there watching the TV and manifesting whatever it is they're showing you. Controlling what you're manifesting. Think outside the box. Use your imagination. The one that they told us not to use in school while they were trying to program us. Break into that, okay? Now, this one showed up after I knocked the other one off the table, and that is the Fool. It is time for a leap of faith. That was by absolutely no coincidence, and neither is this. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's time to take a leap of faith. Have that trust. Goes hand in hand with the trust in yourself and life. This is where you're going to find your purpose in life. You've got something calling to you. You've got some inkling, some nudge that your angels have been trying to get you to do, to start, to get in with. It's bringing your heart joy. It's where is that? Yep, bringing your heart playful joy. It gets you excited. It gets you happy. That's your purpose. Get into that. It's going to take you down the right path. Okay? That's just the beginning. It's going to get really interesting. It's going to lead you to all of the things that you've been desiring, that you've planted all your seeds in life for, said you wanted from life. This is your path. That's why those visions and desires came into your mind in the first place. Okay? It's because you came here wanting to do those things, to be a part of that. That's part of your purpose. It's your strength. It's something you can do so incredibly that you may not even realize right now, but it's going to be life-changing for so many. Okay? When all else fails, just meditate on it. Just give yourself some space, some time, some silence, away from it all. Again, creating extraordinary out of the ordinary. Meditate. Allow silence. Tricky one for me. chatty Kathy. I used to love talking, still do. But I know when it's time to also be quiet and listen. Because that's when your angels and your higher self, your future self, is talking to you. So listen and see the synchronicities, guys. You are on the right path. Everything here indicates you are on the right path, and you are just kind of getting into this new version, this new path for yourself. Follow the same signs, synchronicities, and these little callings that you've been doing is working so far. Let go of that one thing that you're still holding on too tight. It doesn't serve you on this path, and make room. Oh yeah, make room, because something amazing is on its way to you. I'm so, so happy for you. I know that things are going to get absolutely amazing. You are on the right path. Trust in yourself. And don't forget, hey, that was kind of fun doing that. If you want one of these, give me a shout. You can find me on my website, www.earthangel.com. Sorry, .earthangel3811.com. And you can also email me if you want to set up a private reading or order one of these trays with all of the divine gifts in them. And you can email me paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. Wow, you know what, guys? Thanks for sharing your energy with me. This is a really cool reading. And I mean, I was so played out and sore from shoveling for 7 days straight. But I feel great now, and I really hope you're feeling my energy too. I'm so happy to have been able to do this for you tonight. And I hope you have the most fantabulous evening and day tomorrow.